This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by the Sussex County Association of Realtors.
You know, Jimmy, I got to tell you something. We bought our house 22 years ago, 1994. So the thought of looking for a new house, it kind of scares me. I wouldn't even know where in the world to start.
There's a lot of people that are in that situation right now, so I'm glad you mentioned that. Instead of you trying to make sure that you cover all of the bases, because after all, you're probably going to miss something, why not leave the job to a professional? Well, that, my friend, is where a realtor can make your life so much easier. Joining us this afternoon to tell us more are Nitan Soni and Chrissy Steele, both licensed realtors and members of the Sussex County Association of Realtors. Thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Nitan, let me ask you this. Buying a house, can you kind of boil it all down into a thumbnail picture?
Sure. The buying a house process can be a little bit complicated. There's a lot of moving parts to go from, searching for your house to eventually getting to the settlement table. Probably one of the easiest way to think about it is to picture a ladder. On the one side, you have your financial and legal obligations when you're working with lenders, going through all the approvals and all the applications. And on the other side, you've got this really fun part. That's where people really enjoy, you're searching for homes, you're doing open houses, you're doing showings. Your realtor's the person who's going to be kind of connecting all the dots for you. They're going to be providing that seamless kind of approach to a great experience where at some point it all comes together and you're sitting at the settlement table walking away with some keys.
And Chrissy, that sounds like, it really does sound like a lot of fun. You love your job. What exactly do you do to connect those dots?
Yeah, so I really do love my job. Every day it's different. Every transaction's different. Home buyers' needs are different. Sellers' needs are different. I think as realtors, we start at the beginning of the process and we, like Nitan said, end at a settlement table where you do walk away with keys. So when we first start working with buyers, we'll show houses, we'll work with financing, try to get lending underway. We present offers, help write offers, and conduct negotiations. And then once the contract is signed, the offer's accepted, contract is signed, then we start working on the timeline. The timeline's critical. So we'll work with the inspections to make sure that they get done in time, repairs are done in time, all, coming to a head at settlements. We'll then start coordinating the settlement. We work with the attorney, with lenders, and our job is to pretty much use our experience and our resources to just create a simple buying experience for home buyers. Yeah.
Okay, so Nitan, let me ask you this. I was looking at Chrissy's realtor pin. I'm looking at your realtor pin. Is there a difference between a realtor and a licensed real estate agent?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually really important to kind of recognize that every realtor is a licensed real estate agent. However, not every licensed real estate agent is a realtor. So the realtor title is given to those that have taken membership with the National Association of Realtors. They've made the pledge that they're going to hold themselves to the highest standards possible. The NAR provides real accountability and credibility to our profession. There are ethical standards we need to meet, a lot of continuing education standards that we need to meet. Every realtor needs to meet those in order to maintain their realtor title. The NAR provides a lot of benefits and a lot of resources to realtors to make sure that we're providing the best service possible to our consumers. If you had a choice between a licensed real estate agent and a realtor, my advice would be go with a realtor every time.
And Chrissy, people may not realize that realtors, that's not just a national thing. They're right here, right now on Delmarva.
Yeah, we are. We're local here, Lisa. We're seeing a whole lot of advertising on a national level, but realtors are right here local. Like Nitan said, being a member of the National Association of Realtors brings credibility to our profession. One way it does that is through our professional standards process. And so as a member of the National Association of Realtors, we adhere to their 17-article code of ethics, which is enforced here locally by our peers. We have a charter. The Sussex County Association has a charter from the National Association to protect the realtor trademark and enforce the code. I think one thing that really sets us apart from sales agents that are not realtors is that professional competency that is established by the Code of Ethics.
All right, so Nitan, end of summer, beginning of fall, is now a good time to buy or sell a home?
It's a great time. the actual fall signifies one of the it's the second strongest market that we have in the year. There's a couple reasons for that. In the Delmarva region, obviously, we have a lot of people that use properties as investments, and they've just gone through this long summer season, and they're tired, and they don't want to manage their properties anymore, so they probably want to move on to different things and different projects. The other part is obviously you've got families that have grown and changed over the summer months, people leaving for college, and now they might want to upgrade or downsize, and so that brings a new inventory into the market. So for buyers, there's a lot more choice, there's a lot more freedom to kind of pick out and find that right house for you. For sellers, obviously there's a lot more active buyers. We've had thousands upon thousands of people visiting the Delmarva region during these summer months, and some of those people are going to turn around and want to buy their retirement home, their second home, and so they've got a lot of options. Sellers have got a lot of options, and between those two factors, it makes for a great time to be buying and selling homes in the Delmarva region.
And Chrissy, this is all going to be laid out in an upcoming Buyers Fair. Tell us about that.
It will be. So the Home Buyers Fair is going to be held at Deltec, the Owens campus in Georgetown. It's September 24th. And you can check the website for that. Netan and I will probably be there. There'll be plenty of resources. It's free and it's open to the public.
All right, and there's the information right there. Thank you so much for coming in and talking about that.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful talking to you.
Thank you.
And to read more about next month's Home Buyers Fair, go to our website, DelmarvaLife.com. You'll also find more information about the Sussex County Association of Realtors.